Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the English Talk podcast. I'm Sandra, and I'm really excited about today's episode.
Yeah, me too, Sandra. Hey, everyone. Adam here.
So today, we're actually diving into something super practical, something you use every single day, right? We're going to learn how to talk about our daily routines in English. And don't worry, we've got some really simple, useful phrases that you can just pick up and use right away.
Absolutely. I mean, whether you're a student trying to describe your day at university, or maybe you're a professional, a worker, or even if you're just starting out learning English, these phrases are going to be incredibly helpful for you.
Totally. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so where better to start than, the very beginning of the day, right? The morning.
Yeah, the morning. That's usually where most routines kick off.
Exactly. So we've got some really common, useful phrases for your morning routine. So first up, probably the most important one, I wake up at, whatever time you wake up. For me, it's usually 7 a.m.
Uh-huh. And then what do you do after you wake up, typically?
Well, then I get out of bed, hopefully, no lying around for too long. And then for me, it's usually I take a shower and then I brush my teeth. Those are pretty standard, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most people are doing that. And after that, you probably want to, get dressed. That's a good one.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I get dressed. And then, of course, the most important meal of the day, I eat breakfast. And then I leave the house, at a specific time, 8 a.m. or whenever you head out. So just to give you an example of how you might string those together.
Right. So if you're trying to put it into a full sentence, you could say something like, I wake up at 7, I take a quick shower, and I have coffee before work. Something like that.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like the quick shower part. It sounds like you're in a hurry sometimes. But yeah, what about you guys, our listeners? What time do you usually wake up? Or what's the first thing you do in the morning? Definitely let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. So we've talked about the morning, getting up, getting ready. But what about the middle of the day, when you're actually out there, whether you're at work or at school?
Yeah, that's a huge chunk of the day for most of us, right? I mean, you've got to talk about what you do once you're out the door.
Exactly. So obviously the first thing is I go to work or I go to school, depending on what you do. And then typically, I start work at 9 a.m. or whenever your day kicks off.
Uh-huh. And once you're there, you're probably, what's the first thing you do? For me, it's always, I check emails. You got to see what's piled up overnight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Or I attend meetings sometimes, which, they can take up a big part of your day. And then eventually, the stomach starts rumbling and it's I eat lunch at noon or, some variation of that.
Right. Definitely got to eat lunch. And for some of our listeners, maybe you're not working, maybe you're, studying English perhaps. So that could be a part of your daily routine too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what this whole podcast is about, right? Practicing your English. And then eventually the best part of the workday or school day is I finish work at 5 p.m. or whenever you're done for the day. So Adam, can you give us a full sentence example for someone who's working?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You could easily say something like, I start work at 9 and I eat lunch at 12:30. Pretty straightforward, pretty clear.
Nice. And for those of you who are, students out there, maybe you're still in school, you could say something like, I go to school at 8 a.m. and I study math, science, and English, give a little more detail. So that kind of covers, the main part of the day. So that kind of covers, the main part of the day. But then, the day winds down, right? You're done with work or school. What happens then?
The best part, right? The evening routine. This is where you finally get to, unwind. So for me, I get home at like 6 p.m. or something around there.
Yeah, same. And then I don't know about you, but usually the first thing after I get home or pretty soon after is I cook dinner, gotta eat.
Oh, absolutely. Gotta fuel up. And then after that, for a lot of people, it's I watch TV, or maybe you're more of a, I relax kind of person. Just chill out a little bit.
Totally. Or sometimes if I'm feeling particularly studious, I guess, I read a book, just to like wind down my brain. And then, of course, eventually you've got to, I take a shower before I, fully transition to the end of the night.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good way to clear your head. And then the final step, of course, is I go to bed at 10 p.m. or, whatever time works for you. So, Sandra, if you have to put like an example sentence for the evening together, what would that sound like?
Okay, so an example sentence could be, after dinner, I watch TV and go to bed at 10. Simple, straightforward.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I've got a couple for our listeners to practice. So, repeat after me, guys. I eat dinner with my family. That's a nice one, right? And then I go to bed early on weekdays. Because let's be honest, we all love our sleep. Okay, so we've covered like morning, midday, and evening. We've got all these great phrases, right? Now, how about we just try to put it all together? Let's try to say a full day using some simple sentences, just to show everyone how it flows.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, like a complete narrative. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. My day kind of sounds like this. I wake up at 7. I take a shower and eat breakfast. I go to work at 9. I eat lunch at noon. I finish work at 5. I cook dinner, watch TV, and go to bed at 10.
Nice. See, it flows really well, doesn't it? And it's pretty easy to just connect those phrases. So good job, Adam.
Thanks. And, you can also describe your weekend routines using the same structure, because the activities might be a little different, but the phrases, still totally apply.
Okay, so now that we've gone through all of that, I think it's totally your turn. Like, in the comments below, tell us, what's your daily routine? Try to, practice writing a few sentences using some of these phrases we talked about today.
Yeah, absolutely. And while you're down there, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the English Talk podcast, and definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of our simple English lessons. We really appreciate it. It helps us a lot.
It really does.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again today, everyone. We hope this was super useful.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
See you next time on English Talk Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.